is my cooking show. Today I got a special episode coming at you courtesy of the BBQ PITBOYS here on YouTube. One of my favorite cooking YouTube channels. They're those guys over there, let me tell you what, they really know their stuff. I follow their channel, I love it. And one video in particular popped out at me recently. It was called Stuffed Beer Can Wrapped Bacon Burgers. I think that's what they're called. I'll link the video in the description below. And like I said, the BBQ PITBOYS, they don't mess around. They make some seriously awesome food over there on their channel. So I wanted to try this recipe because it looks so good. I'm gonna go ahead, I've got everything I need. I've got a couple pounds of hamburgers, bacon, mushrooms, onions, cheese, all sorts of really good stuff. You're also gonna need some beer cans. If you're underage, you could probably use a soda can for this. But let's go ahead and make up these burgers, get them on the grill, and start cooking. I'm starting with 2 pounds of 80/20 hamburger. That's the type of burger that you need with the fat consistency to hold this burger together. We're gonna go ahead, I'm making 3 burgers today, 1 for myself, 1 for Nikki, and then 1 kind of experimental test burger stuffed with cream cheese. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make our meatballs, and depending on how many burgers you wanna make and how many people you're serving, I would recommend, you know, getting a different amounts of meat. For this video, I'm using 2 pounds of meat, half a pound of bacon, an onion, a box of mushrooms, and a package of cheese. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our beer can, and we're gonna press it down through the burger, and we're gonna mold that burger around the beer can, just like so. Bam, just like that. We're gonna take our trusty towel here. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. Bring out the bacon. Then we're gonna take these stuffed burgers, the wrap, and we're gonna wrap a piece of bacon around there. We're gonna wrap a second piece of bacon around, and this bacon's actually gonna hold this whole thing together. And we wanna make sure that bacon gets nice and stuck on there. The bacon should stick to the meat, just like that. Then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab our can with a dish towel, and we're gonna work that can out nice and slow. And as you can see, that'll leave us with a burger with a hole in it where we can put all of our ingredients in there that we wanna stuff the burger with. We'll take this, we'll put it on the grill for 1 hour on indirect heat, and it'll cook, and it'll be absolutely delicious. And you wanna go ahead and make sure that your the ground beef that you're using in this particular case is cold, because that'll help it stick to the can. And you also wanna use a cold can. You don't have to spray it or anything like that. You just slowly work the can out of the beef with a dish towel, just like that. And here we have 3 burgers that are ready to be stuffed with yummy goodness and then thrown on the grill. All right, and now our next step is gonna be to fill these burgers with the sauteed onions and mushrooms that we cooked up earlier. Go ahead and just put them all in there. And you can stuff these with whatever you want. If you watch the BBQ PITBOYS video, I think they did 6 different burgers with kind of 6 different stuffings: peppers, onions, chili, beef hash, all sorts of different, really, I mean, good looking different stuff. So that's what's cool about these, is I think they'd be a fantastic party food, is because you can really customize them. Put a little more bacon on mine. A couple chunks of cheese here. This is jalapeno cheese, and we're just gonna take the big chunks and set them on top just like that. I just wanted to take a chunk of cream cheese and throw it on the top, and we'll see how that turns out. But let me tell you what, these are gonna be delicious. We're gonna take these, we're gonna put them on the grill for 1 hour on indirect heat, and these are gonna be done. And they're gonna be delicious, let me tell you what. I know some of you are probably asking me what I mean by indirect heat, so real quick, that means that all the coals are gonna be on this side, the heat's gonna be coming up here, and I'm gonna place the burgers on this side where there's no heat, so they'll be cooking indirectly from the heat provided by the coals on the far side of the grill. All right, folks, here goes nothing. I've never done this before. Hopefully it works out. Kenobi, stop it. Alright. Cool. So, these will sit on here for 1 hour. That's all their video said. Put them on for an hour, let them cook on indirect heat. I will check them occasionally. Every 15 minutes I'll peek on them, but I probably won't mess with them too much, but they're good to go for 1 hour. They're gonna cook about 300, 350 degrees, and they're gonna be completely done and delicious. Alrighty, so we're coming up on the halfway point. A couple of my burgers broke open and some stuff is leaking out, but they're looking good. Woo! And look at that, there is the final product. Bacon wrapped beer can stuffed cheeseburgers. I think Nikki's gonna really enjoy this. Oh, they look delicious. I cannot wait to try these. Thank you very, very much, BBQ Pit Boys, for showing me how to do this. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Let's get some buns on them. Give them a taste. Well, I have been waiting on eating this burger for a very long time. This is a recipe I saw, I think, last Christmas. And I showed it to my dad and I was like, we should do this. And he was like, yeah, maybe you should try it first. It looks like a pretty intense recipe. So, here goes nothing. Mmm. Oh my. Oh my. Woo! That is the best burger I think I've ever had. Oh! That was so good. Definitely hot on the inside. I let them cool down for about 10 minutes before I chow down here, but wow. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the real deal. That is so good. I'm gonna have, this is gonna be like one of my new favorite recipes. And I'd like to give a quick thank you to, like I said, BBQ Pit Boys. They, this is where I got the idea for this particular burger. They're really just a great YouTube channel. Check them out. Lots of barbecue tutorials, how-tos, anything grilling and cooking. They're definitely, I would say, experts and very, very good at what they do. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm John from John's Cooking Channel. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my bacon wrapped stuffed beer can burger. And boy, let me tell you what, this is just so good.